Hey you guys, I'm back with another update. So today, August the 12th, I woke up and to my surprise, I had to take dad out of the freaking tank. You know, in my last video, all the eggs had hatched or whatever, and he was kind of chill or whatever, and we had been kind of feeding him partially here and there or whatever. So I took the lid back. I don't know why is that a habit for me. Maybe I just like to look over or whatever, the overhead look type thing. I took the lid back and I just observed him for a moment, and he sucked like 6 fish, I kid you not, 6 fried into his freaking mouth in like 10 seconds. So I'm thinking, okay, he's been an overbearing dad. He finna try to put them back into the nest. No, those fish never returned from his mouth. And what put me in shock was he went right over there to the nest, to the fish that can't swim horizontally yet, and he picked them up and shot them back into the nest like it was nothing. Like he didn't just eat their freaking siblings. So I put some food in the tank and I tricked him out of the tank. Since then, the bubble nest has been desecrating. As you can see, my babies, I'm scared for them. I don't know if they can survive without him putting them back, well, recreating the bubble nest and putting them back into the bubble nest or whatever. But I think they've been doing just fine hanging on to the sides of the tank and to the plants that I left in here. You know, I bought a new tank for Nino and Stormy to be in, and it's cycling right now, and I took the filter out. For one, the filter was too strong and they're so small. Well, it's not too strong. It's kind of like so like they can swim in the tank with the filter on, but talking about swimming up under the waterfall, that's like dead for betta fish. But the fry are too small and the filter will suck them up. So that was the whole reason of me taking it out and putting it into their tank, as well as jump starting that new tank over there, because I plan on putting them in there like tomorrow or the next day. I'm kind of scared to put them in there because I don't want to lose these fish. So my local pet stores, like, and like anywhere, they don't have Daphnia. They don't have baby brine shrimp. So I was resulted to buying like frozen bloodworms, which I'm pretty sure they can't eat. But I tried melting one of the frozen brine shrimp cubes, and I just used my little mini siphon to kind of basically shred the brine shrimp up really small. It's kind of like a puree type thing, but it's still kind of chunky a little bit. And I've been putting that into the tank. I don't know if they're eating it or not, which is kind of putting me on edge because I don't want them to die because it's not live food. Like, I don't have any access to live food. I don't have enough time to start any microworm cultures or anything of that nature, because like the first free swimmers, they have to be like 4 or 5 days old now. And then I still got some that aren't free swimming yet. And then I have a group that just started free swimming like literally hours ago. They were sitting on the side of the tank with these guys, and next thing I know, they were all colonizing over here, free swimming, like, look what I could do type thing. So, kind of scared for these guys. I'm not sure. But mom hasn't been eating much. Like, usually, like, even though they tell you I don't care, like, if the fish is gonna eat. I don't feed them a whole lot, but when I do, like, I do feed them a whole lot. I don't feed them large quantities, but I feed them often, like one frozen bloodworm type thing, or like 2 or 3 into the water if I don't have time to like sit there and watch them. But she hasn't been eating much. This guy over here, he has been demolishing every freaking thing. Like, that's crazy. But I went and bought a cover for the tank for Stormy and Nino's new tank, and I bought a thermometer because the water was too cold, and I put the filter from this tank in their new tank, and I bought a moss ball. I really kind of don't know what to do with this thing. Like, I heard you could like squeeze it out, but I didn't squeeze it out before I put it in there. I don't know if it matters or not, but to me, my water is kind of cloudy. it is kind of cloudy to me. I don't know if it's the angle that I'm looking at, but I ordered a CAF10 filter that's supposed to be coming in like 2 or 3 days according to the PetSmart website. I already have like an air pump and a pumping line because I had mollies in here before. You know, I have trouble with mollies or whatever. And so I'm just waiting on that to come in, and hopefully a good bit of the fish can hold on till I get it in there, because I don't think that moss ball alone is going to be able to support the waste and all this stuff of these other fish. As well as tomorrow I plan on going to like the grocery store and getting some eggs and boil some eggs and see if they'll eat the yolk, because I'm not sure they're eating the pureed brine shrimp I call myself making. But give me a sec, I'll show you guys the fishless cycling tank in the other room, in the dining room. So this is the tank that I set up for Stormy and Nino this morning. I've got the old water filter and the water filter cartridge, media, whatever you want to call it, still in there. I plan on changing it out like next week after I got them into the tank and all the beneficial bacteria is in there. That's the new thermometer I put on there, and the skull I bought with the tank. And these plants are from the original tank that have the Betta-Fry in it. But nothing was in this tank until I put the artificial plants in it, and now I have these itty bitty worms in here, and some of those guys are alive in there. They're moving. I thought that I was tripping or something. Maybe the water filter was moving them. No, they're literally in there alive. But from my research and all this extensive reading I've been doing about it, says that they're harmless. The betta fish are probably going to eat them or whatever. The bottom of my tank is bare on purpose, because if they breed again, I don't want to go through what I'm going through now with all that freaking gravel. I don't want the babies to get caught in the gravel, and whatever babies do survive, they'll get jarred up and all the females get put in this tank with Stormy, and I'll just keep Nino in the other, well, not in this tank. I'll move Stormy and all the females that actually grow up into the fry tank, and I will keep Nino and the babies in here. That way I don't have to worry about who's getting caught in the gravel or whatever and stuff like that. Plus I'll have a new sponge filter that I can switch out with, and it'll basically be same temperature water, same type of water, all that type thing or whatever. So I'm really excited. Like, I got this light at, well, I got the light when I got the tank, and then I bought this lid. Like, this lid is crazy. Like, I love it. I wish I had seen this stuff when I got my first tank, but hey, you know. But other than that, that's my betta fish update. Thanks for watching.